guys, so long time no see, I know. So I don't really have an explanation, but I was on vacation for a week in Mammoth, and I will have a vlog up there. I vlogged a little bit pretty much every day. Not a whole lot of exciting things went on, but if you've never been to Mammoth, it might be kind of cool to see what is up there, I guess. But today I have my BB cream video for you, which I've been talking about doing for like a month or two now, so I'm finally getting around to it. So the three products I have to review today are the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream, the Garnier Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector BB Cream, and the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream. So there is one more. The L'Oreal has another BB cream which is in the skincare aisle, but I was kind of figuring out if I wanted to get that one or not, but based on these three products, I will not be purchasing that one, and I will get around to why in the review. So I'm going to start out with the first one that I got, which is the Garnier one. This one came out first in the drugstores, but actually I'll just get so what? If you don't know what a BB cream is, BB stands for Beauty Balm or Blemish Balm. They originated in Korea, and basically Asians in Asia are known for having very fair, like beautiful fair skin, and so original BB creams have like a whitening agent to them, so that is something that the American ones do not have. Also, the Asian ones are supposed to have a lot of steps just kind of all encompassed in one product to make things a lot easier, whereas I don't think the BB creams, at least the American ones, don't really do that. But yeah, so that's just my little spiel. That wasn't a whole lot of information for you, but that's all I got, so let's just get started. Okay, back to the Garnier one. This was the first one that came out in the American drugstores, and I purchased it right away because I've never tried an actual, or I don't own an actual Asian BB cream. I have tried them before, but I just haven't owned one. But this is the one that I think comes closest to what I thought an Asian, or what the BB cream should be like, because this one, I have the shade light medium. Anyway, and this one kind of has like a grayish tone to it, which a lot of the Asian BB creams do have like a grayish tinge to them. Don't ask me why, because I'm not entirely sure, but that is what that one kind of looks like. It's not very flattering right now. As far as this one goes, I don't love it, mainly because the smell is just way too strong. All Garnier products have kind of that fruity scent, but this one is so strong, and you can smell it while it's on your face. That is a big problem for me. I don't care if products are scented. In fact, I usually like scented products more than non-scented ones, but when you can smell this like all over your face, it's not a good thing. It's kind of nauseating, actually. So unfortunately, that's probably the main thing I don't like about this. It has SPF 15, which is great. It goes on pretty easily. However, it does kind of make me a little bit oilier than I would like. Overall, I don't care for this one, mainly just because of the smell. This one, I believe, has the most product, at least it feels the heaviest. This is 2.5 fluid ounces, so let's see. Yeah, this is definitely the one. This is more than double of the other two. So this one only has two shades. I believe it's light medium and medium deep or medium dark, but that's about all I have to say about this one. Okay, moving on to the next one is the L'Oreal one. This is the Magic Skin Beautifier one, and this is really different from all the other two, mainly because it starts out as a white shade, and it has these little beads that when you rub it in, then they burst and the color changes. So I will just show you what that looks like. Okay, so as you can see, it's a lot more liquidy than the other ones as well, and I got the shade Light, by the way. So it looks kind of like glue almost when you put it on, and I was very weirded out by that, but I had read reviews, so I kind of knew it was coming. So it has these little specks in the actual product, and then when you rub it in, that's when the color starts to change. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but then it starts to blend in and all that fun stuff. So the problem with this one is that it broke me out horrendously. I have never ever had such a bad breakout. It was like my cheeks, I talked about this in a previous video about why I didn't like this, but it broke out my cheeks. I never break out on my cheeks. If anything, it's around my nose, my chin, never on my, like, the bigger part of my face, so that was terrifying, and it took a really long time to kind of make it go back to normal, but that's my hugest gripe with this product. Also, I got the shade light, and I'm normally light, maybe even light to medium sometimes, and they have fair, light, I believe, and then medium and so forth, but this was way too dark for me. Way too dark for me. For a light product, I don't think this is accurate at all for that shade range. Also, it was orangey. It was almost like a pinky orangey shade. It was just very, very unflattering for me. Now, I could make it work. I kind of like bronzed the rest of my body just to kind of make it all look a little more even, but I don't even think it's worth the time, mainly because it broke me out, but also I just don't think it's that great. As out of the three, this does have the best mattifying qualities. It's the least oily of the three that I own. I don't know why exactly, but this one has, it goes on more liquidy, but it kind of dries to a more matte finish, and it kind of stays that way throughout, which is a nice thing. But overall, the only reason that I really don't like this, besides the fact that the color doesn't match me, is the breakout factor. I don't know if anyone else had that problem, but that's just something to be very aware of. Okay, and lastly is the one that I'm wearing today, and it is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. I actually took this one to Mammoth with me, so that kind of said something about that. As far as this product goes, it's, oh wait, by the way, this one was 1 fluid ounce. Yes. Okay, sorry, back to the Maybelline one. This one, formula-wise, is kind of sticky almost, which normally I don't like, but let me just show you. So I got the shade Light Sheer Tint. So right away they tell you that it's going to be sheer, so don't expect a whole lot of coverage from this one at all. But this one kind of applies like a lotion. So I guess I shouldn't say sticky, but it feels very moisturizing, if that makes sense. It's not an immediate melt into your skin type product. As far as the color goes with this one, it's too light for me now, but I figured I should put one of them on at least today, and this of the three is my favorite one. I have to say this one I think applies the best for me just because it is kind of like a lotion. However, well, it takes the longest to set into your skin of the three. Also, I feel like this one, even though it's the same amount of product as this one, I feel like you have to use more of this one, so it would run out faster than the L'Oreal one. Also, this one doesn't give you any coverage. Of the three, I think this one gives the least. In fact, it's barely any coverage at all. If anything, it's just kind of slightly evening your skin tone, but it doesn't do a whole lot. So I wouldn't count on this if you need a lot of coverage, unless you're going to go crazy with the concealer, then knock yourself out. I usually wear this, a tiny bit of concealer, some powder and bronzer, and my face just looks fine. It's just not as nice as I would typically go for, but it's good for the summer. This has SPF 30, which is nice. I don't think I said what the other one does. The L'Oreal one doesn't have any SPF, so that is a downside with this one. And I did mention the Garnier one has SPF 15. So the SPF 30 in this one is a very high bonus in my opinion. I don't know if I have a whole lot to say about this. I will not be repurchasing it just because I don't think it does a whole lot. But I have used a lot of this one. Of the three, I've definitely used this one the most. My eyebrow is twitching really bad right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's really annoying.
Stop! You've been doing that all morning. Stop it! What do you want from me? Just because I can't raise your eyebrow. Can you guys raise your right eyebrow? Can I raise my left one? Maybe that's why it's jealous. It wants to raise itself. Stop it.
So that is my quick review of the three BB creams. Overall, if I had to recommend one, I would recommend the Maybelline one, because I think overall it's the best. However, if you want coverage, I would say go the L'Oreal one, but again, it doesn't have SPF, and it broke me out, and the color is kind of weird. As far as the Garnier one, it just smells way too strong, and my eyebrow is twitching again, which is really bothering me, but I'm just going to pretend like it's not happening. So that's it. So as you can see, I definitely have problems with all three products, which is why I didn't even want to bother buying the other L'Oreal one. You know, honestly, I feel like the American BB creams are just like tinted moisturizers, relabeled as BB creams. They're trying to kind of make them new formulas, but really they are pretty much just tinted moisturizers that aren't really as great as I wish they were. Maybe the L'Oreal one is the closest to being a more innovative product because the fact that it has like those bursting color bead type things, but the product itself just didn't really wow me. So unfortunately, I have to say, I don't really care for these all that much, and I couldn't go out and recommend these to you, just being honest. But of course, it's my personal preference. If you guys want to try them out, feel free to, and let me know if any of these worked out better for you, because obviously they didn't work out that well for me. But you never know. Maybe down the line I will find a love for these products. Maybe. Okay, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!